Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said.
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about?
Incense has gone off.
When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Mm-hmm. Me and maybe about 15 others. Right. Jay-Z and Beyonce being, two of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in. Right. At the moment.
50 Cent has been constantly accusing Diddy of betraying him, and now Diddy has real reasons to worry.
Hey, come on in. Come on in here. Come on. There you go. What's your name? What? Okay, Dulce. Merci, yes. Merci. The last train to Paris. That's French, baby, for thank you. Yeah, you see it. No, not yet. You messing up. That's your problem. I got a nice, go get a drink downstairs. And matter of fact, Kevin, come here. Kev, I want you to talk about me as a baby. Come here, man. You mess it all up. I don't even feel comfortable with you in my bed. Hold on. Can you go get some girls? Somebody get me in the bedroom with some girls? Let's get some girls up here, please. Hey, yo, can you move out the way? I want to give you a proper introduction. Go get some girls. Go get some. Matter of fact, while the girls come, hey yo, check this out, no homo, come here, man. Hey yo, Kevin, come here, no homo, we gonna have a contest. We're gonna have a contest, we gonna get our breath first, cause your breath be stinking sometimes. And we gonna go back and forth. Uh-oh.
That shit is like an African chant.
Ain't no more team. What the fuck is Puffy doing?
I'm gonna have a drink to forget about this.
Check. I gotta, all right. Hey, what's going on? It's official. We're here. Dirty Money album release party, last train to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch scenes. It got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub, doing it official. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Trey's up here. My nigga Fab's up here. When you have a scene like this, you gotta bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and a female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it, raw dog.
50 Cent is exposing Diddy by leaking all the footages he has from Diddy's freak-off parties. Apart from leaking the tapes, it's important to mention that 50 Cent is said to be working on a documentary about the sexual assault claims against Sean Diddy Combs. But first, let's see 50 Cent casually making fun of P. Diddy. For those who aren't familiar, 50 Cent is making a documentary that wants to show Diddy as someone who acts strangely and has unusual sexual desires. Not only that, but 50 is also putting more pressure on Diddy by sharing stories of other rappers who had strange experiences with him, despite their long history of ups and downs. Right now, the documentary is expected to look into Diddy's rumored involvement in what he called freak-offs. Where did this idea come from? Well, Cassie Ventura deserves credit for that. In her lawsuit against Diddy, Cassie made some disturbing claims that shed light on a darker side of the relationship. Hear what Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, says about the situation related to Diddy.
He hiring the people, he gonna put it all on her. Cause she knew what he liked. Cause she wasn't just hiring it for her. Don't get that effed up, Art. If you think that she was just hiring those male prostitutes for herself, nah. Bruh, I was in one of those exotic bookstores with them. I saw this dude pick up butt plugs. And that's the first time I ever seen some shit like that. And when I said, yo, my man, what you getting this for? He said, you know, can I do my shopping by myself? And I said, yeah. And when I looked up there, it said butt plugs. I bust out laughing and went to the front door. So you heard the rumors. I knew I used to wait outside of Turkish baths for them. You know what they do in the Turkish baths?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. That's where a lot of gay men meet. And they all take hot baths together. To each his own though, bruh. But that's a lot of that these guys get into when they start.
Moreover, Cassie reveals that Diddy had a lot of control over her life, even making her carry his gun in her purse. 50 Cent says Diddy kept pressuring her to hold his gun, which frightened her and made him seem like a tough, scary guy. However, according to 50 Cent, Cassie's lawsuit didn't cover all the details, and Diddy involved other men in the freak-offs. Nevertheless, 50 insists he'll do whatever it takes to expose everything. While it's not clear how Cassie's experiences connect with those of the mentioned rappers, 50 Cent is digging deeper into Diddy's questionable actions. With Jay-Z now part of the story, there might be darker sides to Diddy and Jay-Z's friendship that we're not aware of yet. Also, Jay-Z could be among the rappers involved in the freak-offs with Diddy. Despite Diddy and Jay-Z being known as close buddies, 50 Cent suggests that there might be more to the relationship than meets the eye, which could change how people see their friendship. Also, 50 Cent wants to show that Diddy may have done some wrong things and plans to give the money made from the documentary to people who were hurt by sexual assault. Even if Diddy denies the accusations, 50 Cent is determined to bring attention to them.
Say, look, ask me, do I want a problem?
No, I don't think you
I don't ever want a problem. But when they say they want a problem, I say no problem. That's it. It makes people feel like I want trouble because I don't have a problem with it.
Then again, it's not just 50 Cent, but Jaguar White, who has also been telling us for some time now that Diddy's reputation in the industry isn't perfect. The most concerning allegations are that Sean Diddy Combs has tried to pressure young girls into doing questionable things for powerful people in Hollywood.
Out Bad Boy Records. But people don't know the reality of Total. And the reality of Total is that Kima Dyson started that group. Puffy got into the mix later. But her mom was like their manager. Her sister Vita survived. Her sister Vita was with Irv Gotti before Ashanti got there. Like, these were girls who were making their bones in the game. They were making deals. They were getting deals. Like, and they did this before Puffy came. Their name was breaking before Puffy got involved. Then Puffy got involved. And then the next thing you know, Missy gets involved. And when Missy got involved, everything changed. But what I hated more than anything was how Kima Dyson kind of got ostracized from the entity that she was damn near responsible for creating because she wasn't gay. Because she was straight. Because she had a husband, because she had children, because they had a family, because they had a business.
So she couldn't be the
she wasn't nobody plaything.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, here come Puffy, Diddy, Dirty Money.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, real fast.
They did nothing either.
I mean,
Danny Kane, nothing. Like, his groups do nothing. Like, they start off good, but I believe it's him. He's the #1 denominator, you know what I mean?
Hey, Clive Davis's artists kind of experienced the same things as Angie Stone. She's been talking
just recently
lately.
Spoke out and said some things, too. What do you think about the things that she said?
I think she ain't said nothing.
She didn't reveal much.
I think she ain't said nothing.
Not the things that she could have said.
I think she ain't said nothing. Not a drop. But that's her story. And Angie was never one of the guys.
Jaguar shared some troubling information, including Diddy's connections with questionable people. It's not surprising considering Diddy has a history of having powerful but suspicious friends in the industry. That might explain why he hasn't faced legal consequences for the accusations against him. Meanwhile, some of those who are close to the rapper have revealed how Diddy takes advantage of young musicians in his circles. For instance, as the owner of Bad Boy Entertainment, he's been accused of abusing his power and influence with his top aide, T.D. Jackson, reportedly present at many of these harmful events.
Man, what I think about it is this, when I grew up in the church, the sinners was not supposed to have the same atmosphere with the saints. You had to be able to separate the two. So I'm looking at him as a saint going to a party that ain't nothing but sin, drinking, maybe fornication, man on man, woman on woman, he on she. But maybe he'd have to lay some hands on somebody. Maybe he'd have to save some souls. I know he got a contract with Revolt, so I'm just like, it's just real strange that he would be found at any kind of Diddy party or any kind of place with Diddy unless it's in a business atmosphere. So now what he's doing is he's making the Christians look real bad right about now.
Garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's going to acknowledge this with me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen,
we're having a good time. Yo, your usher made it in the... Hey, yo.
Fuck that mic. I'm a thug. At the end of the day, nigga, I kill niggas, man. No, listen, at the end of the day, I kill niggas. Everybody know me, man. Listen, in the streets, Diddy's there this weekend.
I moved to New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really.
Come on.
But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans. Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, they didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than...
Previously, Diddy's videos with his ex-girlfriend Gina Huen also got leaked.
When we spoke the other night, after the video went up and it went viral, everyone was shocked, like, whoa, Diddy has a new girlfriend, has a new boo. You guys were like tongue kissing and there was some photos, and I know you got hella followers from that, because when Shade Room got it, it was over. Once they get it, it's over.
Yeah.
So, all right, so I want to start from the beginning, okay? Because we discussed a lot over the phone. Some very, very intimate details and things that just kind of made me go, wow, okay, about the specifics of you and Diddy's relationship. So I want to start from the beginning, okay?
Okay.
How long have you known Diddy?
I've known him for 5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
Do you mind like telling me what year did you meet him?
I met him February 2014. Well, Well, technically, the very first time I met him was September 2013 because I was at a fight in Vegas and I went to the Palms and he was hosting there. So I kind of met him there, but he says he remembered it vaguely. And then like 5 months later, I ran into him again in Miami, February 14th, 2014. So that's when we like officially met, I guess.
And what was that encounter like? When you met him and like you remember him, but he didn't remember you. Of course, everybody remembers Diddy. It's like,
yeah.
Diddy.
Well, I think he saw me and then he was like, this was at the Palms. He saw me and he asked who was I with, and I pointed to the guy I was with, and he kind of left me alone after that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So nothing.
So yeah, lots of Diddy's videos got leaked, and there has been drama going on in the entertainment industry. Right now, with 50 Cent revealing new details every day, it seems like the already complicated relationship between 50 and Diddy will only get more interesting as time goes on. But hear what Diddy has to say about 50 Cent.
Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here, and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.
Man, somebody called me. I done seen, so I'm staying off my social devices. It's too much cooning and buffooning. Too much cooning and buffooning. And believe me, when I get my thoughts together, I'm gonna figure out a way to articulate myself. Cause this conversation ain't even for the whole world to hear. It's just for us. Believe me, they saying you cooning and buffooning. Oh, believe me. And they loving every minute of it. I'm telling y'all today, I ain't got the time. If it ain't about going up, but about being positive, about getting some money, loving God, ain't too much coonery, buffoonery going on. The culture's getting killed. I'm not even saying nothing about it because I'm just so burnt out. I will be saying something about it. I'm in amazement on what's going on in the world. But hey, who am I? I am somebody. But even I get tired of this, man. Woo. It's too much cooning and buffooning, y'all. Too much. And we all guilty of it. But damn. Man. I can't believe this is what hip-hop has become, man. I just can't. My mind is like blown, man. So y'all need to watch some documentaries on hip-hop. People don't even know what hip-hop is. Netflix has this great documentary on hip-hop, the history of hip-hop. I know, I think Steve Stout did one. Fab Five. Just go to YouTube, man. Go to YouTube, man. And I'm not one to cast no stone, but damn it, I know when to stop. So I just wish everybody luck and positive energy. I know this is going way over some people's heads. We're going to end it like this. Lord, please, Lord, just bless us to understand the power that we have as cultural leaders out here to send out these positive vibes and energy.
Now, if you're curious about how 50 Cent seems to know much about the recent legal trouble involving rapper and business mogul Sean Diddy Combs, it's because he's actually working closely with law enforcement. He's an insider providing exclusive information to the authorities. He led the FBI to Diddy's house. It might sound crazy, but the FBI is revealing everything after their raid. They're exposing Diddy for his wrongdoings, and let me tell you, it's serious. Former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe weighed in on this Diddy situation. He mentioned that it's typical for federal investigators to examine claims from civil lawsuits to see if any federal crimes occurred, and that's exactly what's happening here.
One of the big questions right now is, where is it Diddy? As of now, no movement outside of his home other than the press, us, the media. There are pictures circulating online showing him possibly in Florida. Take a look yesterday. Federal agents not only raided his home here in Los Angeles, but also in Miami. It's believed the raid was associated with a federal sex trafficking investigation based out of New York. The rapper has recently been associated with legal trouble, including lawsuits over alleged assault and sex trafficking, which he's denied. Yesterday, agents were seen detaining two men who were later identified as Diddy's sons. They were not arrested. Dozens of agents searched the property, bringing out boxes and even looking through cushions and outdoor pole furniture. Neighbors tell Eyewitness News they frequently see parties at the property lasting all night, but they weren't aware of any illegal activities.
a lot of celebrities live around here. It's just, and they have parties, but now, I mean, I never saw reoccurring girls outside till 6 in the morning. But this house always had it. I drive by a lot, and I see that a lot of girls, maybe 5 or 6 girls outside, some leaving, some not, some going in, black Suburbans. Never know. I never thought anything of it, but now this is crazy. I mean.
This is an ongoing investigation. As of now, no criminal charges have been filed. Homeland Security says it will provide information as it becomes available.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more. McCabe noticed something interesting in the attorney's statement. It's hinted that these lawsuits might have sparked the investigation. Some of these lawsuits are serious, accusing things like sex trafficking. Women say they were taken to different states, given drugs, and assaulted. McCabe sees this slip-up from the lawyer as a peek behind the scenes of what's pushing this investigation.
FBI raid on homes owned by rapper P. Diddy. Law enforcement sources telling ABC News the searches were part of a federal sex trafficking investigation. Federal agents searching the hip-hop mogul's homes in both Los Angeles and Miami. Attorneys for Diddy called the search warrants, quote, an unprecedented ambush and a witch hunt. ABC News senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky joins me now. Aaron, let's take a step back. Give us a little bit of the backstory about how we got here, what led up to this raid. What more are we learning about what federal agents were looking for and potentially what they found in these homes?
This investigation began with civil lawsuits filed by a number of accusers against Sean Diddy Combs. And some of the allegations do go back quite a number of years. He settled one lawsuit, others are still pending, and he has denied everything in them. But federal prosecutors, as they often do, took a look at those lawsuits. They were able to speak, we're told, to at least some, if not all, of Diddy's accusers. And then they sent federal agents with Homeland Security investigations to go to his houses and to try and get corroborating evidence, because that's ultimately what they would need to bring a case.
Yeah, and you heard the rapper's attorneys using some pretty strong words, calling it a witch hunt. And you see the pictures. In a federal raid like that, a lot of that is standard operating procedure. But when you see the heavy guns and people's hands over their heads being cuffed, what more are his attorneys, what more is his camp saying about this?
Well, they're complaining about the tactics. They said it was militaristic, and they said it was needless. They said that Diddy was cooperative, spoke to federal agents. We're told that they were able to seize electronics, as you'd expect, devices in the homes, because they're looking for videos, photos, any mementos that he may have been keeping that would corroborate what accusers have said. You know, if they said, well, I took a picture with him here at this place and he flew me on this jet here. They need evidence to corroborate that, and that's undoubtedly what they were looking for, and most of it's probably electronic.
They got to have probable cause in order to do something like they did that day.
It's a good point, and that tells you...
That's all for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and stay tuned.